Fries with my guys, I'm talking fries with my guys. Fries with my guys, I'm talking fries with my guys. French or freedom? Fries with my guys, I'm talking fries with my guys. Fries with my guys, I'm talking fries with my guys. It doesn't matter, we're gonna eat them. Fries with my guys, I'm talking fries with my guys.
Cheers. Cheers, boys.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go. This is a visual. How do we not have screenshots and photos of this?
Oh,
Hold
these
on.
smell so good.
Wait. Hold that up. Hold that up. Nick, hold yours up too. I got to get a photo of that. Wow. Let's go, baby.
It may be because I'm a little stoned.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, gosh.
Stony baloney.
Yeah, it smells amazing. Okay.
I got us larges.
Wait, they have different sizes?
Yeah, it's a
okay,
large.
Yeah, they have larges now.
Let's talk about
All
it.
right.
Hold
So
on,
wait. I get to the window, right? And I have a mobile order because obviously I'm a professional.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're not some fucking scrub off the street.
Exactly. So I have. I get my mobile order going. I pull up. I'm like, hey, got a mobile order for Jordan. Can you add a water? I said, great. They give me a large water.
They give you a large water?
I know. It must have been the large fries. And so they give me a large water, right? Obviously, it's free. And I'm waiting. And he's like, here's your water. I'm like, keep the straw. We don't want to fucking
I'm just
stuff the turtles with, their nose with in the middle of Texas. And so I keep the straw, get the water. And then and he's like, all right, here you go. We got to get we just got a new batch of fries. So it'll be a couple of minutes. I was like, oh, no problem. Yeah, thanks. I'm texting y'all, I'm messaging you guys in the chat and stuff.
Yeah.
And then, and then this lady comes up to the window and she's like, can you actually back up? And I was like, what? Like back up? She's like, yeah. I'm like, you want me to reverse? And she's like, yeah, if you could just wait at the other window. I'm like, okay.
There was no one behind you?
No one behind me.
Oh, okay.
Or in front of me or anything.
Okay.
And apparently no one cooking any of the food. Who knows?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, all right. And I wait. And then she literally leans out and waves me down. I was like, all right, you can come forward.
What the fuck?
But you know what I think it is as I'm telling the story? I think it's a timer. It's got to be the timer, right? They have a timer. They can only have
I mean, I assume so. I assume that's
you can
what
only
it
have
is.
so many. It's the average customer.
So which Taco Bell is it? Burn it?
Lamar and Rumberg.
Oh wow, Lamar Runberg fudging their numbers. Do you hear that? You hear that? Fudging their numbers. They're cooking their books. Cooking their books.
That's so funny. No, you're actually literally correct. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I mean, what else could it be?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I never had anybody tell me to reverse.
Bell Nation, nacho fries are back, so you know what this means. Fries with my guys.
Let's go.
Now,
and if Devin was here, it would be guys with my fries.
Ooh, now usually we have guests on during guys fries with my guys. Last guest we had on was it the 7-layer dudes, the 7-layer podcast guys.
Yes, exactly.
Oh yeah, I did. I forgot to say that.
That's what you referenced them as.
I didn't mean it. All right, I didn't mean it. But yeah, this time we have someone said I'm funny.
Sure. Close enough.
No.
Gordita guys?
They said I'm funny. We have our friends Adam and Justin. What up?
What up, y'all? Welcome to the show.
Justin is waving, so
super excited to be here. I am waving. I don't know how visual this is.
This is an audio medium, but know that he's waving.
Okay.
Yeah, I know he's waving. Oh yeah, thank y'all for having us. We had a great time on y'all's show. Oh wait. Yeah, thank you for having us on your show. We appreciate y'all joining us on ours.
This will probably get released faster than that one. So chronologically,
it was released yesterday, Justin.
Kidding.
Yeah, I would say I am releasing this one. I think tomorrow afternoon. But yeah, we really appreciate y'all having on with us.
Hopping on and having us on.
Thank you.
It's all good, baby. I'm here for you. I got your back.
Look, all right. I just got off. I hit the bong a few times. I was like, I don't have to read a script. All right, so I cannot be sober for this. But yeah, thank y'all for having us. So did y'all get your nacho fries? You guys did, right?
Yes, I've got them right here.
Let's go, baby.
It's funny. It looked like it got blurred out, like you weren't allowed.
No,
to.
it did, right? I was thinking the same thing. I was like, what the fuck? It like literally blurred it out like a yeah, you get it.
I do not own the rights to this fry container.
No.
Oh,
That's
that was
fucking hilarious.
so funny. Yeah.
It's because we talk about KFC now, so there's
Yeah.
a big
and
dispute.
Subway. Yeah.
and Subway, fucking Subway.
Big chicken.
The-
You got to
the
don't want to get in
Subway?
their way.
Yo,
The
seriously?
person Subway?
Yeah,
both.
the
Both.
person,
Oh,
the
okay.
person.
But
yeah.
both, yeah.
Yeah, but
Big chicken, yeah. You said big chicken's watching, yeah. We
to be honest with you,
We're
I'm
conscious of
more
this.
intimidated of Big Chicken than I am Big Bell.
Oh, tell me. Why?
I mean, I'm sorry, but Colonel Sanders
Dude's
put
a-
a man down.
No, that
you know
man,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like
he's
if-
not he ain't Colonel ain't nothing to fuck with.
He ain't nothing to fuck with, all right? though the Colonel comes from the folksy Kentucky part, the motherfucker means business, and
By
that's
far.
just not a person I want to like cross.
No, he seems like the type that would like
Fuck you up, shoot you.
dead
looks like
ass
the
like
type who shoot you.
he would like haunt us.
Yeah, he
You know
would
what I mean?
challenge you to a duel and then cheat somehow.
Yes.
he'll slap you with his fucking with his glove. You sir, and leave like a little fucking flower
grease.
print, a little flower print on your face.
See you at dawn.
Yeah. You
That's so funny.
wake up the next morning, you look in the mirror, and you have like a fucking Colonel Sanders mustache.
There's like a never mind.
Your
I'm
fucking
s-
sleep paralysis demon is Colonel Sanders hovering above
Just
you.
sitting on your chest. Yeah.
But
You wait-
so
there's like a fucking you wake up, you're like, what slapped me? You go check in the mirror. There's like a dick print. It's like, but it's fucking
Colonel Sanders' dick
It's got a little
it's
bolo
the
tie on
flower.
it.
Yeah.
left a little gravy on your cheek. So what's your guys' local Taco Bell like? Justin, you live in bumfuck Texas, and then
Yep.
Adam, you live in Waco.
Yes.
Okay, so what's y'all's like? Because if anyone in Bell Nation knows, our Taco Bell's here in Austin, there's only one good one. All right, and that's on William Canyon.
Really? I think mine's
Okay.
good.
Oh, okay.
Right on Parmer.
Mine is fucking terrible. My Burn It Taco Bell, it's fucking terrible. I love them. Great guys. They're really shaping it up over there. The person running that shit must be doing some good stuff. But yeah, usually they're pretty fucking terrible. So what's y'all's experience like?
Well, I live the closest Taco Bell to me is right between the Baylor Bubble and downtown. So it's a more high end Taco Bell. It's like newly
You need a
remodeled.
reservation.
You need a reservation, is what Justin said.
They always get my order correct. They, where my girlfriend lives further out in Woodway, we'll go there and they don't have, like, they wouldn't have the nacho fries or whatever the special is. It's out and all that. But ours, by my house, they're always on point. They always have all the special,
The way
items
Adam
and-
said, they get mine correct every time. They always get my order right.
Order.
Ooh. Justin, what about you? Is it as ritzy as fucking Adams?
No, yeah, the closest one to me is in Belton, and they do a good job. I do get a little frustrated that their hours aren't always like
Yeah, consistent.
accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, consistent. Like online, it'll say like open till 2, and then
Obviously go at 1:30 and then
I'll be. You're right, and then I'm a little inebriated, so I'm just filling out like an order for like 20 minutes. And I'm like, fuck, they're closed.
Is Lorena trying to keep out the chain restaurants, or is it just so small that they can't support an entire Taco Bell?
Yeah, I think it's just the size.
yeah, I mean I do ultimately like it. It's understandable when you are understaffed, right? It is. It
For
kind
sure,
of. It kind of.
yeah.
It just is what it is. But from a customer experience, that's absolutely unacceptable.
For sure.
In a way, you know, and also like it's so infuriating, right? You're like, that's not what it says. It says
Dude,
two.
the shitty part is, so for like, as much as I complain about my Taco Bell, I want y'all to know that like I actually like the people at my Taco Bell. I give them the benefit of the doubt a lot of the time. I never,
but not all the time.
I'm not a Karen, you know what I mean? I'm not going to blow up in the fucking drive-through or anything like that. I'll only talk shit about them behind their backs on my podcast.
On my podcast, yeah.
You know,
for hundreds of people.
for hundreds of people to listen to. And I will say I appreciate that they are consistent in how bad they can be. You know, like the consistency is that they're inconsistent, and I can appreciate that. You know, because
At least I know when I show
Right,
up.
exactly. You know what to
curveballs are coming.
expect.
exactly curveballs are coming. You know, like
Right.
I have the mentality. I'm not going there expecting that I'm going to get my exact order, and if I happen to get my exact order, perfect, awesome, amazing. If I don't,
Added bonus.
exactly. If I don't,
Boom.
I'm not going to be mad about it.
No, we've
It
been.
adds
Wait,
some
listen.
mystery to your life.
Yeah, exactly. A little.
Also, I mean, they use the 6 same ingredients for literally everything. The difference is the different sauces. So, you know, I'm not really fucking up either way. But so
should we talk fries?
we should talk
Let's
fries.
talk fries. I've been snacking on mine. Oh,
Just
what
real
you
quick,
got?
I want to let you know I asked if they had verde sauce and they said no. So
Son of a bitch.
just for you.
Keep asking, baby.
So what we like to do.
I actually heard it was coming back at some point in the near future.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
I did not.
Oh man, it's coming back. I also found a bottle on eBay, and I've considered purchasing it.
How much is it?
I think it's less than $20. I think it's like $14.99.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, believe it or not,
What year is the vintage?
That's a good question. Yeah, I
He's
think
like,
it's unopened though for sure. So
sir, you're Verde. No, but the crazy part is it used to be creamy jalapeno, but because it expired, it turned into Verde. It's crazy.
Mm.
But what we like to do on Fries with my guys
is rate the fries.
is rate these fries. We
Yeah.
want to
They
get a
come
good
out-
look at them.
How many times a year?
Maybe 3 or 4 times a year.
And every time we do a fries with my guys, and we say, "How is it? How is it this time?" And yeah, you said get a good look at them.
Get a good look at them, see the consistency in them. You know, I'll tell you, the last couple times the fries haven't been as seasoned
Yes.
as the first couple times. So we're just gonna go down the line and talk about them.
Yes, I'll go first.
Yeah, and then we'll throw it to one of our guest hosts.
All right, I'm gonna say first and foremost, I've had the nacho fries a few times since they brought them back in most recent history.
Of course.
Absolutely, like completely engulfed in seasoning and dust. Like, look at this
It's
fry.
amazing. Yeah.
Look at this fry. There, it's caked on. Okay, can you see that? It's can you see it? No, I don't.
No, you
Can't
can't.
see it. You can.
What do you mind?
It's
Mine's like a
there's too
spicy
much light.
Cheeto.
Yes, there it
Yes.
is. All right, Justin, you got the. That's how mine look. I mean, it's like it's more than dusted.
Oh yeah.
It's engulfed.
They didn't skimp on the seasoning.
They didn't skimp on the seasoning, and it's not like the top ones. It's like all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I'll give a rating at the end, but I'm very happy here and very satisfied with like the seasoning. There's a lot, and you're right. Hadn't the last couple times like the seasoning was low, but
It was noticeably low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so. But the potato's always good. It's hitting.
I think the difference is that these are really fresh. You know, you said that they were making them as you pulled up. So yeah, I mean, I think you can definitely tell in the quality. But cool. Yeah, appreciate that, my guy.
Yeah. I'll probably say something else, interrupt somebody, and then say a little more. But
Justin, please take it away.
Yeah.
With those,
Well, as far as like nearly 2 hours old, I would say these are exceptional.
Nice.
But no, when I first got them, they were fantastic, and I prefer like you guys. I want more seasoning. That's why I'm going there. I don't want just plain Jane fries. I
Yeah.
want make something different. Your Taco Bell.
yeah, what's
Put-
that seasoning?
Put
Taco
some
Bell
spices
seasoning?
on there.
a Mexican
Mexican seasoning. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and you know, I think one thing that's one thing I love about Taco Bell, and the one thing I hate about their breakfast is Taco Bell is really good about doing it the Taco Bell way. You know, whether that be a burrito, turning it into a crunch wrap, taking the taco and elevating it to the cheesy gordita crunch, or taking a simple fry, a side, and making it the meal. You know what I mean? That's the Taco Bell way. Whereas
Boom.
with their fucking breakfast, it's just a regular burrito. You know,
No,
like
Taco Bell breakfast is so.
ass. It's
Yeah,
ass.
it's subpar.
They could do chorizo. I talk about this all the time, but like either way, they could elevate it. So yeah, thank you for that, Justin. Did you have anything else to say? I feel like I definitely interrupted you.
No, you're good. I definitely liked them 2 hours ago more, but I'm still I'm gonna eat every single one in this container.
Can you give us a 1 to 10? 10 being obviously like I came when I ate these, and like 0 being like I can't believe they make these.
But my rating's gonna be high, but I want to say this is probably like the second time I've had the fries ever. So
Really?
they're
Wow.
significantly better than I remember them previously.
Wow.
So I'm gonna go 7.5, 8.
Nice.
Wow, that's a good rating.
Justin,
That's a good fucking rating.
You've been Baja blessed today.
You have been Baja blessed. Yeah, you have.
I made the sign of the cross for you. Audio.
Adam, what do you think?
All right, so mine are pretty well seasoned, which is surprising because we're in Waco and it's a bunch of white people. They were a little cold. I can't. They finished them 10 minutes before I wanted the order. I placed it for 5 p.m. and they sent me the text 10 mintes early, and then
I
I'm not going to mention any names. Yeah, but we had to wait to start the podcast. But considering that,
Bell Nation knows who it was.
Yeah.
They
still
probably
pretty
do.
crunchy. I'm gonna give them an 8. Yeah,
Okay,
Nice.
an 8.
I
Wow,
think
that's
they're pretty good.
He
a good
copied my
rating.
answer.
And while it's still my turn, they have on the menu the regular nacho fries and the vegan nacho fries.
Yeah.
And
What?
You didn't grab
there is
one?
no way they're cooking them in a different
no.
oil fryer or something.
So
I think it's the nacho cheese.
it's the nacho cheese
yeah,
sauce.
that
Nacho
makes it
cheese.
vegan.
That's
yeah.
the vegan. Yeah,
So
I'm
it's
interested in
fake-
trying it.
Yeah,
It's
I saw the
fake cheese.
yeah. So I saw the vegan cheese too, and like literally on the way here, I said vegan as I was going through like scrolling like looking for the nacho fries. I was like, vegan cheese? No fucking thank you.
Well, see,
But it's good that they have it. They should have it.
the Taco Bell vegan cheese is fake cheese. Yeah,
This is
'cause-
already fake cheese.
exactly. So they're just making it even faker.
That's so funny.
But I got the same exact fries that Jordan did. So
Because I bought them. Yeah.
exactly. So I can easily say they are a 9 when it comes to the Taco Bell nacho
Let's
fry.
go.
Yeah.
Nice.
The only thing that would probably make it a 10 would be if it was a curly fry.
Really?
Yeah, I think it would be dope if it was a curly fry.
I
So
can
don't
appreciate
change a single thing about them outside the shape, and they're a 10 for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So
Yeah.
is it because it would be able to pick up more of the cheese, or does it change the flavor? What is it about the
Yeah, tell
curly
us,
fry
Nick.
that you prefer?
Really, it's the texture. Yeah, I like the texture because like one thing about Jack in the Box fries is whenever you get the curly fries, it compounds on top of each other, and it gives the illusion of a thicker fry, but it's also the crunchiness in between those different layers.
So it's the girth for you.
No, I think these have great girth, and I think these have. Oh, that was a joke question. Oh. Oh, well.
They just fit so much nicer in my mouth.
the way it just rubs the sides of my cheeks.
Yeah, they're pretty big considering they're cold.
So 2 hours ago, Justin's would have been way bigger.
Yeah, they shrunk a little bit right
shrunk
after
a little,
some
yeah.
time. Yeah.
But I do like how I like how much like it naturally grabs the cheese.
It definitely does that.
Yeah, I think the seasoning helps with that
Mm-hmm.
as well because none of the seasoning comes off inside of the cheese. Well, a little bit of it does, but like I think the way that
Yeah, it's not much though.
they have the seasoning coated on here, it allows it to like
The
grab
texture,
that.
yeah.
Grab that that cheese.
So no, I actually think that's a really high quality take, to be honest with you, because it's actually really true, and I didn't say it out loud, and I feel like you just added so much value to the nacho fry by state. I really do, and I'm laughing because I'm still laughing at the.
Hey,
oh, that was a joke question, but
There's some food scientist at Taco Bell that never feels appreciated, and he's going to listen to this
Boom.
and just be so
Hey,
happy.
Yo, dude, we had Renee Pisciati, who is the like head food scientist.
he's the head chef, right?
Yes, he listened to our episode, so probably
nice.
probably we have maybe he's listening.
Renee, if
Hopefully
you're
he's
listening, message me
Message
back.
Shout
us
out.
back.
Yeah, no, message me back, bro.
Shout,
You're killing these fries.
shout out. So
So, yeah, that's true. Can I get my number now?
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
give your
so
number.
my number, I'm gonna go 9.5, and the reason I'm gonna go 9.5.
because you want to one up me.
No,
That'd
no,
be a
because
half up.
honestly, but there's nothing bad about them at all. Actually, the quantity is nice. It's a little more than what I would want to pay for some fries. It's like $2.80 or something. You know, most fries are kind of that much anyway. But I, that's a separate thing. But I would go 9.5 because there's almost nothing that I dislike about them. That's part of the reason I kind of want to give it a 10. But I could eat these with every single order at Taco Bell. I could eat these no problem all the time. There's actual like real potato to them.
Yeah.
A lot of fries don't really have that, right? It just has the crunch and like you get this like sensation. And
Yeah,
then,
like the airiness of a fry that is typical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you're eating those bullshit shoestring fries.
Yeah, and yeah.
Yeah. What do y'all feel about those shoestring?
Who has those? Like
In-N-Out?
In-N-Out. Oh,
Shake-
I
like
hate those
Shake and
actually.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Steak and Shake has they're crispy though. They're like,
Oh, okay.
but I see that's what I thought when he
Five
said
Guys,
shoestrings.
maybe?
Because I was thinking the same thing, but if it depends, because those can be similar, but they're different. Like they are.
Yeah,
different.
are you talking about like the old school shoestrings that like came in like that tin can and then it was just like
Oh yes, okay. So
pieces of like
because if that's what
chips?
we're talking about, that's more like the Steak and Shake ones, and those are banging. And I like those.
No. So I'm talking more like
The In-N-Out
like
ones?
the In-N-Out fries. The
Those
Pete,
do suck. I
Pete
fucking hate-
Terry's is another good
Yeah.
example of shitty fries.
I hate those.
Yeah, because the thing is with those you have to eat a lot more, and to even just like they feel like noodles, potato noodles. You know,
I
and-
hate those fries.
Yeah,
And it's
okay.
more work.
Yeah, especially if they're not
It is
kind
more-
of
yeah,
crunchy.
it is
like
more
you're
work.
literally just grabbing like a pile of limp,
Yeah.
greasy fries. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they do hold the grease a lot more too. And don't get me wrong, I do like some
Limp.
limp fries, like McDonald's fries when they're limp. Oh, they're fucking banging. But yeah, no, okay, cool. So perfect.
What other words can we use?
I'm happy that you.
Girth, limp.
Limp. Yeah. What's next? I like my fries when they're really erect. You know.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
No, I'm gonna go 9.5. I really am. This is like an exceptional product, and it's funny because Devin basically thinks they don't belong at Taco Bell,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is like,
Oh.
what's
Well,
wrong with
so
it?
his
And at the same time, I feel like that's borderline blasphemous.
I mean,
Thank you.
It is absolutely. Yeah, but
To me, it was a risk that they took, and they succeeded.
See, this is what we're talking about. Adam, would you like to take over for Devin forever?
And Justin,
yeah.
would you like to take over for me? But I think that
you guys can say whatever you want about Devin. He won't hear this, so
yeah, he doesn't
Okay.
listen. He doesn't listen to the show.
yeah.
But so yeah, y'all show. Y'all are two comics in Central Texas, and basically your show is talking to upcoming comics, potentially established comics, and just talking about their comedic experience and how they write jokes, their their stage, their performances. You know what motivated y'all to like do a podcast about comedy?
So the main premise is we usually have one episode where we talk about how they became a comic and like tips for new comics from their experience, and then the second interview we discuss a topic or whatever. And for me, and I don't know about Justin, but for me it was I had a lot of people coming to me saying, I want to be a stand-up comic. What do I need to do? Or do you have any advice for me? And it's like, now I can just say, boom, here you go. Listen to this podcast.
Listen to my show.
And
Yeah.
yeah. And then also I've learned a bunch, just whether it's actual knowledge or just reminding me of things I forgot, or, it's been a good experience for me as well as the 7 listeners that we have.
That's funny you mentioned 2 episodes because we were only invited for 1. But
Yeah,
But
wow.
we did an hour and a half with you.
No, I
So
know.
we did
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
2 episodes in one episode.
No, I'm kidding. Justin, but what about you? Like, what motivated you to like at least join Adam in pursuing this?
Adam, I have to give him credit. He has a real eye for talent, and so when he reached out to me, I knew there was something special about myself. And so
He really
Really?
impressed me on the casting couch. It was
I've seen this couch before, and I know exactly what you're doing, stepdad.
He's like, Justin, why did you get trapped inside of your dryer? I gotta help you out.
Your head is stuck in the Taco Bell bag again. No.
You're almost as girthy as the Taco Bell nacho fry.
The same amount of seasoning.
It's still textured though.
Yeah, for sure.
Holy shit.
Seasoned for your pleasure.
Oh shit, you guys are fucking funny.
No, but I'd always admired Adam when I began out on the circuit a couple years back, and he came. I mean, he had a lot of I guess I don't want to call him old. He had a lot of wisdom, and so
call me old.
I kind of wanted to tap into that and use
You
friends.
said you wanted to tap that. What?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that's me. Sure.
And then after I finished, we were pedaling,
30 seconds
and
later.
30 seconds later, I was like, "Hey, do you want to do a podcast?" No, it was his idea, but and he's gotten the ball rolling, and I'm very proud of him. I know he's tough on himself sometimes, but he's doing great.
The great ones always are. Am I right? All right.
The crazy part is like, I totally agree with you. So I met Adam back in 2015. He texted me over. He messaged me over Twitter, and he was like, "Hey, I got a stand-up show happening on December 10th in Harker Heights. You should come out." And I was like, "Yeah, fuck yeah!" I went out, and Adam fucking killed. Adam killed, and the best part about Adam is not only is he humble, he's fucking amazing at one-liners.
Oh,
my God,
that's
Adam,
so good.
Oh yeah, dude. So Adam ain't no scrub. Sure, he lives in Waco, but he's a really fucking talented ass dude. So I've done plenty of things with Adam. He and we used to run a show in Killeen, the Taiku. What did we call it? Bloody Hot Comedy Showcase. And that's, honestly, working with Adam was fucking awesome. So I completely understand where Justin's coming from, because Adam is one of those collaborative people. He wants to
That's great.
Yeah, he wants to
way.
work with you. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
And mostly make you guys do the work, if I do it correctly. Yeah.
Also, Adam got a harem of old bitches that love him.
Ooh.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Cat
He said,
ladies.
yep.
Mom jean wearing ladies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question. Just so our the listeners here can get a little insight on this show. Give us an example. Well, I'm gonna ask you a question, and then this will kind of basically show people what it's like to be on your show. But how does one do a good one-liner? What's the science behind a good one-liner, and what's the secret to changing, the direction and of your joke in a way that people just don't see it? What do you do? Lay it on us, Adam.
Well, for me, it's hard to explain because they mostly just come into my head. I'll read a headline or I'll hear somebody say something.
Got you. Pure talent can't duplicate it. Heard.
Yeah. And I think the biggest thing is one of two things. You either you surprise them in the direction that they're going. So you have the setup seem like it's going one way, and then you make it go totally a different way.
Yeah.
Or you kind of have two areas that are close, but not the same, and kind of there was a news article I read. I guess somebody brought their dog to the zoo, and it scared the shit out of the elephants they had at the zoo, and one of them died. So I was like, the joke was, the setup was the elephant died after a dog scared the herd, and I was like, that kind of PTSD in an elephant is hard to treat because they never forget. You don't expect it to go that way.
Yeah, that's fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, that's really good.
I can really appreciate that. I find myself sometimes looking for ways to say something that was unexpected, right? And oftentimes laughter ensues, right? And so but having good one-liners is to me it's so interesting. You're able to take this your senses, right? What you see, hear, taste, feel, and then in one culmination you put this perfect recipe. It's like the nacho fries of comedy. You just bam. It's simple, right? Not too complicated. You bring a few things together and then bam, and it hits people and they go, "This is a perfect 10."
Yep. And then after 2 hours it's bad.
No, that's great, man. That's really cool. I can appreciate that. I people who have can do the one-liner thing. Devin's fucking really good.
Oh yeah,
at it.
Devin's great at it, and
He's so good at it.
So Justin, what would you describe your comedy type as? Because I know on your episode we kind of talked about the different types of observational, and the other fucking types I can't think of right now.
No, all good. Adam, I might have him help. I don't know why he's trying to eat off screen.
I don't know either. No one's looking
Yeah,
at you.
No, I'm trying
I've
to
been
not
eating
chew
just
into the
like
mic.
like just no, but I would say moderately observational, right, Adam, with like
Yeah,
a
I think
few narrative. But I'm working on I want to transition into narrative just so I can use more time wisely, because I mean, I don't think the goal is to sell out stadiums or anything, but the greats, Chappelle, we talked about that when you were on the show, like Chappelle, Attell,
Mattel.
of
Even.
course I'm going, but Mattel, yeah, Barbie,
Shout out.
shout out. No, but they're just always able to weave a great story and have the jokes, and so you're captivated. From beginning in. But I mean, what Mitch Hedberg and Adam do, like that's an art within itself, and so I've always appreciated him.
No, for sure.
And I think you do have narrative to all your jokes. They're short, but I mean that as you do more showcases, you may be able to expand that. Because right now you're doing a few showcases and mostly open mics, so but you don't really do one-liners. You have your setup maybe a little longer, but yeah, there's definitely some narrative there.
Yeah, and yeah, that's I want your guys' help. I want all kinds of outsider perspective and
For
feedback, and just want to, we're all in it to grow, to get better, no matter what the art is.
Yeah, no, honestly, and I think that's one thing I know we talk. I feel like we keep saying this. Just let's go listen back to their episode as well, because we touched a little bit on this as well. But like, consistency is everything. Yeah. Being out there consistently at open mics for us is doing the podcast consistently. That's how you really get yourself out there. That's how you connect with people. That's how, you start becoming a little more recognizable in a scene. I remember there's plenty of times where like Adam and I would like see a comic one time and they're like, oh, we should fucking put a showcase together. I should, do 30 minutes. And it's just like, my friend, like, you've done this like 3 times and like, we should just try to get more consistent about like writing jokes and expanding on our sets and shit like that. And it's kind of the same deal with like podcasting. It's like just continue to do it, like have fun with it. And the great thing about stand up too as like an art form is there's no like real rules. I guess the only rule is be funny, but I think there are plenty stand-ups out there, alternative stand-ups who have been able to not be funny while being funny, subverting that. Like Tim Heidecker is a great example of somebody who will put out a 30-minute session, a 30-minute set that like is not really funny to the average viewer, but the people who get the joke, who get the, hey, he's actually like making fun of a lot of these right-wing comics, it's really fucking hilarious, But I guess what I'm trying to say is even if you suck at it, I think you should just kind of like keep going until you don't suck at it. There's no real rules.
Yeah, and that's where I am, I feel like, now. So I'm gonna keep going until I suck a little less.
I feel that, man, because I'm actually getting into improv, like sketch comedy and shit like that, and I'm really nervous about it. Just
Wait,
because
is this the thing you invited me to that you stopped inviting me to?
Yes. And with stand up, I felt like I could like sit down and write my set. I can like work on jokes. I can like pitch Adam some of these jokes. Whereas like improv, it's literally on the fly.
Yeah.
And I don't know how well my brain works on the fly. It's just scary and it's intimidating as fuck.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
I was gonna say I think I would actually be better at improv than I would be like stand up. I said this a million times on the show. I don't feel like a very creative person. Like I really don't. I don't feel like the person that can like sit down and be like, all right, let's create something.
Yeah.
I've never, like, as far back as I can remember, even I know art, like not actual, but like physical art class, like stereotypical art, if you will, like even going back to those kind of like avenues of expression, I never felt like I could like.
Yeah.
They'd be like, let's make something. And I'd be like what? Like, the only thing I ever felt confident was one time we did this thing where you had to like pluck the stuff out of it. Like, I think, you like scoop it out so you could, it's a printmaking thing, right? Mm-hmm. and I found this like Stewie, like the buff Stewie.
Yeah.
And I like took a picture of it, traced it out, put it on there, and that was like the only thing I can like honestly say I was like proud that I made. And it's like it was somebody else's thing. Like I just print made it. Like you know what I mean? Like ridiculous. Like I was never good at that, but I'm really good at responding. I'm really good at like kind of being on the fly a little bit, and I feel like I've always been like moderately good.
I mean,
at
you're
that.
great
Like,
at laughing.
Yeah, thanks. I'll stick to the crowd then. You're right.
I've only done improv a few times, but the good thing about improv is you're not supposed to make yourself the center of attention.
Yeah.
You're supposed to help set up, keep the story going and set up your fellow performers. So it is a little nerve-wracking because you're having to come up with stuff on the fly, but it's a team, so you're not there by yourself. Like when you're doing stand-up and nobody's responding, you have to figure out how to get the crowd into it.
And no two shows will ever be the same, which is really cool, right? That's neat. I feel like if I was a comic, I would do crowd work. Like I would like.
Oh man, watching some comics do crowd work. Oh God, peak cringe. Love it. It's great.
I think I would be good at
the
it.
ones you see go viral, they're artists,
Yeah.
and so to be able to find like that little chunk of gold randomly out in the audience has always been impressive to me. But I mean, Nick, you're right, man. A lot of it's garbage.
Oh no, and
Yeah.
I was gonna say like me and Adam have seen like I'm sure Justin you've seen it too like people doing crowd work and it's just like hostility. It's not like jokes. It's not like really like making the like building or like uplifting the atmosphere. It's more like roasting this person who like didn't really expect to be roasted.
Well, I mean, when you sit in the front row, you should expect.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
You should expect it. I mean, but I
agree with Nick. You don't have to be aggressive about it.
But I think a lot of comics do that for sure. Like they go pretty hard. Like I forget the guy. I don't want to just like say his race and then like we try to guess after that.
No, that's fine. I can only name like 2 black comics.
I wasn't even gonna say black.
So you haven't seen the Kings of Comedy?
That was fucking funny. No, man. There's a couple.
Chocolate.
There's a couple.
Oh, white chocolate. Yeah.
There's a couple people that like it. Most of the time, it's like they're going pretty hard on the person that they're like talking to or whatever. But you know who's really good at not doing that is Tony Baker.
Tony Baker's hilarious.
He's so funny, and he gets in the crowd, and he like will like. I mean, I saw a bit he did the other day. We were talking about. He said, "What's your vice?" He's like going around. He's like, "What's your vice?" And this one person was like, Lucky Charms. It was like their vice. He said Lucky Charms, huh? And then the first thing he goes, he's like, Lucky Charms ain't shit without the charms. Just saying. And like, he was like, it ain't. It's just trash. He was like, it's cat food. He said it's cat food.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, and like that shit is so funny, right? And it's like at zero expense at the person.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I could do like some decent crowd work. I think but I don't know, man. I've thought about comedy. I think it'd be fun.
And Jordan, have you heard of Rick Rubin's new book, the Way of Being? Or
I fucking love Rick Rubin. Rick Rubin's fucking badass.
Who the fuck is Rick Rubin?
He's a producer. He's produced he's produced all of the Red Hot Chili Peppers' good albums. He produced a lot of Johnny Cash in the 90s. Beastie Boys. Yeah, he's a really
the Black album. I think Jay-Z's Black album. He had a hand in that.
Wow.
He's been all over the place.
So what's his book about?
Well, I think the first few chapters would be. Yeah, I don't know.
I was asking in case you knew. In case you read it.
I need you to give me a too long don't read summary of it.
Too long don't read.
No, I think it would help. I feel like, and this isn't a critique or anything, but your perspective of creativity, like it almost seems like I don't know, like you're a little down on yourself, like you don't consider yourself a creator.
Yeah,
whereas he in the first few chapters, we all create. Whether it is music, laughter.
Right.
Memories with our best friends, like we're constantly creating, and so definitely check it out, man.
That's actually really kind of you.
To
be
it
honest
really
with you.
is, because I've been his co-host and one of his best friends for years, And
was
I
gonna
have
say
not
that.
said that at all. But you're like absolutely
And
right.
I've said that a lot. Thanks a lot, Nick.
Yeah.
Justin, remember how we were talking about the
You
replacement
can replace
thing?
me.
Yeah, let's.
You look Mexican, right? You're
Yeah,
Mexican.
Yeah, well, sometimes in the right lighting.
And,
Let me see. if
and
we can
Adam,
dim
you could
this
pass
lighting.
for a Subway.
You can definitely
yes.
pass for a Subway. Yeah.
All right, I'll dim the lighting. Do I look Hispanic?
I'll dim the lighting. Wait, so what's the name of it? I'm gonna look it up. I'm actually gonna take a look at it because I do feel, and I always say this too every time I bring up the creativity thing, which is I do feel creative in two areas, which is I feel like I'm funny when it's like jokes on the fly
And
I feel like
problem
I'm alright.
solving.
And problem solving, yeah. So other than that, though,
So it's called the Creative Act: A Way of Being.
the creative. All right, let me look it up. Creative act, a way of being. I have a book.
Shout out Rick Rubin. We're about to put out an album together. Drop.
He's producing my comedy album.
He's producing my me and old
Wait,
Ricky
all right,
boy.
say it one more time. I'm so sorry.
Rick, just look up Rick Rubin book.
Yeah, the Creative Act: A Way of Being.
Wow,
Alright.
he's not even creative enough to put up a creative Google search to find it.
I'm gonna check it out.
Wow.
I'm gonna check the first few chapters. That sounds
Yeah.
that sounds a little
Test it out.
inspiring. Maybe I can.
I'm gonna check out the free pages and see if I like it.
maybe
and then,
my self image can change my my esteem around my creativity. Will
Which is
shift.
crazy because you're very confident.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. But
I've created a monster.
seriously,
I see what you did there. That's good.
yeah, you're a real Rick Rubin. Real Rick Rubin. But do y'all have anything coming up? Any stand up shows? Anything at all?
I do not.
No?
I haven't
Okay.
done stand up in a little bit.
Oh really?
Let me see. I need to find the flyer.
Well, I'd love to find out. Comedy. Going to comedy shows is one of my favorite things, dude.
Yeah,
it really is. I like to laugh.
For sure, you're good at it.
Stop it.
November
That's not a bad
30th, I'll be
thing.
in Literary
Stop it.
Academy, also known as BFE. November 30th, and I think I've got a Halloween show.
Well, Justin, if you send that to us, we'll post it on our IG.
Okay,
Um,
nice. Appreciate that.
Yeah, Bell Nation, please check out our friends Justin and Adam Wolf on They Said I'm Funny. We did like the second episode of their second season. Me and Jordy hopped on. Subway being a dad, handling his little 6-inch.
You said a dud? What?
A dad.
Oh.
Hey, that's my nephew. All right, but
He's taking care of a little dud. That's what.
Bell Nation, thank you so much for listening. We'll post their social media. Also check them out. Y'all are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, stuff like that.
Yep, everything.
Oh, fucking sick. So Bell Nation, if you can, please give them a listen, give them a follow, and follow us.
Yeah.
Follow us. We got a new episode coming out on the 27th. We're talking about the KFC massacre.
Oh, it's
the
good.
KFC murders. It's really fucking interesting.
It's actually one of the best stories that we've ever put together. I think.
And surprise, Bell Nation, the police fucked up again. Surprise, surprise.
ACAB. ACAB for life.
Exactly. 1312, baby. But Jordy, do you have anything else you want to plug?
No, thanks for being here. We love you. Thank you guys. Appreciate you too. As a thank you personally, and then just hey, follow your boy YABOI on Snapchat, Instagram, Threads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Truth
Threads.
Social. Truth Social.
I don't know what you keep saying that one. And I don't know it. I don't know. What it is.
Rumble. Follow us. Follow him on
It's
Rumble.
Trump's social media.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Through social.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know this shit existed. Is that after he got banned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he made it after.
Man,
and then
that's
it
quick
like
work,
the
dude.
servers crashed like 2 weeks after it got
It's beautiful.
started. It
Just
was
like
really- it was
just
awesome.
like
So funny.
every scammer, just like all the motherfucking scammers.
That's funny.
But Adam, Justin, do y'all
Yeah,
have
thank you.
anything else y'all wanna plug?
Just check out our podcast if you want.
Or don't.
If you want. Way to sell it. But Bell Nation, stay Baja blessed.
Holla.
This show is made possible thanks to listeners like you. For more great Cheesy Gordita Network content, follow us on social media or go to cheesygorditanetwork.com to stay up to date. Thank you for your support and stay Baja blessed.